It's not that often that we get a chance to see really great world-class art in Hong Kong, especially not outside the auction previews and the art fair. Ascender, to be a museum, to have museums that produce exhibitions that are made specifically for Hong Kong, for the audience here, that takes our history into account when we present a body of work, a work by an artist, a retrospective by an artist. What is a museum really? Well, I mean, the simplest way for me to see it is really that a museum is really a meeting place between the art and the artist on one side and the public on the other side. And what we do in a museum, or if it's an exhibition hall or whatever it is to try to optimize this meeting, to make it as good as possible for the artist and for the public, to make this meeting really, really work. And of course, these are two really different parties. The artist, for them, it's about excellence. I mean, we should be totally uncompromising in terms of how we show the art, how we respect the artist's ambitions, how we try to meet their dreams, in a sense, and realize them. And at the same time, it's about access. It's about creating a situation where you, as a visitor, feel that this is for me, I'm welcome here, it's not just for the others, but it's actually I'm allowed to be here, and I get an opportunity to come to grips with the things I see. So the more you know, the more you see. And one of the key things with M+ is that education is not an add-on. It's a central aspect to everything we do. And actually, I don't believe in separate education departments. I do think that what you do in a museum is actually everything you do in a museum is part of an interpretive process, where actually what we call those who work with education just take care of one aspect of this sort of interpretive process. Just for comparison, this is about the same size as the Museum of Modern Art in New York, and it's a bit bigger than the present, or actually much bigger than the present Tate Modern, basically the size of Tate Modern after its expansion that is planned to be completed in 2016. But the difference, of course, with our collection is that we will not have lots of Picassos and Braques and small paintings of this size. There will be a lot of, say, Chinese contemporary art, or for that sake, Hong Kong contemporary art or so, and some of it, Hong Kong artists are usually not as space hungry, for obvious reasons, as Chinese artists are, but many of these works can be one work, 200 square meters. In 200 square meters in a classic modern art museum, you can squeeze in like 20 paintings or something like that. So the ratio is totally different.